Guys and gals, this is Paul Hutchings coming to you with episode number 189, good parts number 189, and I could be more excited about what I'm going to share with you in this video than anything I've shared with you for a long time. And I don't know if that's just, I'm always waking up excited or no. I think it's what I'm going to share with you. So I'd love to encourage you to pay attention. If you like personal growth, if you like transforming yourself on a daily basis, if you feel that investing some time every day growing yourself is an important thing to do, then I really think you're going to love what I'm going to share with you. And as I wrote in the description, some of these feel like groundbreaking discoveries. I've been growing myself pretty consistently for 20 years or so. It's been a habit of mine every day to wake up in the morning and read from a great book. And so these things I'm going to share with you today are recent, they're new, they're related to technology, and they're super, super fun. So if you're tuned in live, please do me a favor, drop a hashtag live below. If you're catching the replay, drop a hashtag replay below. And I see that I have someone said, yo, Mike Hobbs, hey, what's going on, Mike? How you doing? Let me fix the chat here. I think I cropped too much of it off. So, and also look at that, guys. Isn't that cool? The new chat window that we have here on my live stream, I think is super awesome. Mike Hobbs just taught me how to do that today. So, hey, Nick, good to see you. Hey, Bill, he says, good morning. I just finished my post to Let's Go. Awesome. And let's see, I need to make, I'll have to work on that because I see the bottom comment is getting cut off a little bit. So let me see. Look at me, I'm editing my live stream live. I don't know if that'll come back if I, oh well, I'll fix it later. Okay, so Bill Rizlov's here, Jeff Topper's here, Danny Krenzis, good to see you, Nick Romani. All right, guys, let me jump straight away into these tips. First one, okay, so I downloaded, hey Wanda, good to see you. I downloaded a new audiobook yesterday because I listened to a podcast with Elon Musk and he recommended this audiobook. So I downloaded this audiobook and it's a fictional book and I started listening to it and I noticed that my mind was having a little bit of trouble kind of like catching everything that was coming through the story. And so I thought to myself, I wonder if Audible would allow me to turn on closed captions. And I went to Audible and I started to try to find some settings. No, couldn't see anything there. And I thought, that's silly. Hey, Bryce, good to see you. Hey, Peter, good to see you. I said, why does Audible not allow you to turn on captions while you're listening to the book? So then I did a Google search and I checked with AI, is there any way to do this? And no, gave me some like workaround. You can download this software on and on and on. Well, check this out, guys. If you happen to have an iPhone, and I'm not sure if this is on all iPhones, but this is, I just got this new i15 Pro Max. And if you go to accessibility, you'll see a setting that says live captions. You see that? Live captions. I'm like, could it really be? Could this actually work? Now check this out. I'm going to show you guys, if I can. So now I can listen to audio books and I can read the words at the same time. Isn't that cool? Now that's just the first tip. There's more, guys. The other thing that I did with this is I tested it just now on a Zoom. I thought, okay, I'm on this Zoom. I wonder if live captions would work on the Zoom. So I turned it on, and sure enough, as I was listening to some of my friends and business partners talk, it was captioning the whole thing. So what do you think? Is that a cool tip? Did you guys know about that? I think that's cool. I think that listening and reading at the same time is going to increase what you can understand and retain while you're going through content. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one, and some of you guys may have heard me mention this before, but there's a good chance that many of you haven't, is I recently discovered, Bryce says Apple Podcasts is now transcribing all podcasts as well. Okay, cool. I did not know that. That's good to know. So I recently discovered, as I've been using this personal development app that I've had for a few years, but recently our company acquired this product, so I've been really digging in and out and learning it, you know, in and out, up and down, every which way around. And one thing that I've been doing that has been helping me a ton in my personal development is, let's see if I can get this live caption stopped because it's now filling my screen. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to shut that off. Okay, so here's historically how I would do when I was reading a book. Is normally I would have a notepad out and I would have a pen and a highlighter. And so as I'm reading, I'm underlining and I might be jotting things down. That's a good way to do it. But what I've been doing for the last few months that I'm finding to be very transformational is I have been, as I'm reading, I'll have my phone up like this. I actually just ordered a new phone stand so I can have my phone at eye level. And when I'm reading from a book, I'll start a journal entry, and I'll just show you guys this. I'm going to grab one of my journal entries here, if I can find one here. Come on, journal. Where are they? Okay, here we go. So if I open up this book that I've been reading, it's called Word Weaving, The Science of Suggestion. So here's what I've been doing now is I've got my book open and I'm reading. And what I've been doing is when I finish reading a section, I'll turn on voice dictation in my phone and I'll just summarize what I read with my voice. So I don't have to write with my hand. I don't have to type with my fingers. I've got my voice dictation on in my phone. And with iPhone, there's a couple of ways you can turn on voice dictation. You know, there's one that probably everyone's all familiar with, which is just that little microphone pops up at the bottom and then you click it and then you can speak and it'll transcribe what you're saying. But there's another one you can turn on in settings called voice control. Either one is fine. But what I'm finding is that as I read something, because here's something that I've done before and I think a lot of us do, is we'll read, and when we come across something we don't understand, we'll skip over it and we'll keep moving beyond that. And, you know, the point of reading is to learn something that you didn't understand. So if you skip over it, are you really getting all the benefit that you could be getting from reading? Probably not. So what I found is that as I'm taking my notes with my voice, I can kind of talk to myself and have a conversation. So just to give you an example, and actually I'm going to show you the other another really cool tip. If you do this, not only can you easily take notes, easily ask questions, easily answer your own questions, easily have a conversation with yourself about what you're reading, but when you do this and you have it in a digital form, the other thing that's so cool is, watch this. Hey Siri. Speak screen.
Today, January 26th, 2020.
Oh, let me slow the speed down. I was going to give you an example.
Plus, title, bold, italic, strike through, link, heading, quote, code. Write your story here, add images, and let it flow. What I learned from this.
Oh, here we go.
Friday, January 26th. Well, I've been finding it not as easy
Hold on,
to work out
guys.
this week because I have.
I must not have the setting right here. Hold on. Okay. Hey Siri. Speak screen.
Write your story here, add images, and let it flow. What I learned from this. Well, I've been finding it not as easy to work out this week.
Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, hold on. I was reading you like a personal journal entry. That's why it wasn't working. I had the wrong one selected. Usually that's what happens when you think the tech is not working properly. It's usually the user error. Have you guys noticed that? All right, here we go. Word weaving, the science of suggestion. Hey Siri, speak screen. Hey Siri, speak screen.
Today, January 26th, 2024. Paul Hutchings, Word Weaving, the Science of Suggestion. Drop-down icon. Thursday, January 11th. This is a book written by a professional hypnotherapist named Trevor Sylvester. The goal of this book is to teach one how to use the power of words to direct language in a way that creates an effect in the mind of one's.
Okay, so you get the point. The point is, I'm not just reading the book, I'm speaking what I'm learning from it back to myself in my own words. And I'm finding that this is helping me to understand it a lot better, number one. But then the other really cool thing about this is the ability to review what you have read. Review is a really important part of the learning process, because a lot of times you can read something, you can learn it, and then if you don't review it, you don't retain it as well. Historically, what I would sometimes do is with things that I wanted to learn, I would record them in an audio. So I'd learn them in the morning, and then I'd record an audio, and then later on in the day, I would listen to my own recording of my audio. Well, if I am speaking my notes into a place where I can click a button and have my notes read back to me, now not only is it easier to take notes, but I can listen to my notes all throughout the day whenever I want by clicking a button. I think that's so cool. So voice dictation for notes and journals too, game changer, big game changer, and really, really powerful, for personal growth. So that's the second one. So live captioning on iPhone, voice dictation for notes and journals, speak screen, which I mentioned for notes, so you can repeat things back to yourself. You can also do affirmations. If you're keeping your affirmations in a digital area on your phone and you speak screen on that, you can play your affirmations back to you. Okay, so the fourth tip that I wanted to pass along that has been really transformational for me in my learning process is, if you guys didn't know, you can connect ChatGPT voice to your phone so that you can have a conversation with artificial intelligence. So instead of like typing, you can talk to AI like it's your friend. And with this new phone that I got, there's something called the action button, and you can actually connect ChatGPT voice to your phone with the action button. Now, what does this have to do with personal development? Let me give you an example, okay? Because one thing that happens when I read is I'm wanting to make sure that I understand things, obviously, right? And so in this book that I'm currently reading, there were a couple of principles that almost seemed like they were the same, and I wasn't quite sure what the difference was. And so I can click ChatGPT voice while I'm doing my personal development, and I can have a conversation with ChatGPT, and then I can also restate in my own words what I think I understand and ask the voice to tell me if that was right or wrong. And so I want to give you an example from my studies today. I was learning about a phenomenon of the mind called amnesia, which basically just means we sometimes forget things. So amnesia is one concept, and the other concept that I'm learning about in the same book is called deletion, which is meant to describe where sometimes, actually all the time, there's lots of things that are happening that don't even enter our conscious awareness because our mind is just deleting them all because we can't take in everything all at once. So I'm asking myself, what is the difference between amnesia and deletion? So I haven't done this yet. I'm going to do a live demonstration and see how this works. So just imagine, I'm in my personal development studies. I don't have a coach I can call. I don't have a mentor I can call. I just have my own mind, a book, and now ChatGPT. So I'm going to start this. I have a question. So I'm learning about the universal modeling process called deletion, and I'm also learning about a concept called amnesia, which is apparently where the mind sometimes forgets things. And I'm trying to make sure that I understand the difference between the two. And so I want to describe how I understand them to you and have you tell me if I've got it right or wrong. Can you do that for me?
Absolutely, Paul. I'm all ears. Go ahead and share your understanding of deletion and amnesia, and I'll help clarify things for you. Fire away.
Okay, thank you so much. So the way I understand deletion is that the conscious mind can only process a very small part of what it's experiencing. And so as a side effect of that, the conscious mind deletes the vast majority of sensory data that's coming to us in any given moment and only brings in a small piece of data. So deletion would be referring to all of the data that is outside of our conscious awareness. In other words, our conscious awareness never even becomes aware of the parts of data that are being deleted. Amnesia, on the other hand, is a phenomenon where the conscious mind is aware of something, but then forgets it. Is that correct?
Broski, you've nailed it pretty well. Your understanding of deletion and amnesia is on point. Deletion, like you said, is about our conscious mind filtering out a ton of sensory data because it just can't handle all of it at once. It's like having a bouncer in your brain that only lets the cool stuff into the club, and everything else gets left outside, never even noticed. Amnesia, on the other hand, is exactly as you described. It's when the brain actually forgets stuff it was aware of. Think of it like misplacing your car keys. You knew where they were at some point, but now, poof, the memory's gone. So, yeah, you got the concepts down perfectly. Deletion is about never registering the info, while amnesia is about losing what you once had in the memory bank. Nice job breaking it down.
Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.
You're welcome, Paul. If you ever have more questions...
Isn't that cool, guys? What do you think about that? Like, it blows my mind that now, like, in the old days, you could be reading a book, and if you didn't understand it, you know, you'd have to search the internet, scan through a bunch of articles, try to find the answer to your question. Now, if you don't understand something, you can literally just have artificial intelligence right there, ask it a question, give you the answer. You can have it coach you as you're restating what you think you understand, and it'll tell you you're on point, you're close, a little bit off here, and help you digest information. So I think this is pretty cool. What do you guys think? Do you like this information? You know, live captioning on your Audible books, voice dictation for journals and notes, speak screen for notes, so you can have anything on your phone read back to you so you can review stuff that you're working on learning. Also, another way that I use that speak screen is before I begin my study for the day, because I'm compiling everything that I'm learning in one entry. What I've been doing is I'll listen to the whole thing before I start my journey for the next day, so that I'm always reviewing. You know, I'm reading this whole book, I'm summarizing it. Now every morning I'm listening to my summary before I start to add the new information. Nick Romani says, I love it. Awesome. Thanks, Nick. Bryce says, because Paul is known for his clubbing prowess. I don't know what that means. I haven't been to a club in a long time. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share. I also did want to just real quickly point out, 4 benefits of keeping a digital journal versus like a handwritten one. Because I've been thinking about this a while. One of my early mentors, Jim Rohn, said you want to keep a journal, and it was a really important part of his personal development process. That being said, over the years, I've started and stopped, many different journals. I've got them scattered everywhere, and recently I've been keeping a digital journal. So I've been wondering, is there any benefit to a digital journal over a handwritten journal? Some people really like handwritten journals, but lately, as I mentioned, I've been keeping a digital journal, and here are 4 reasons I think I prefer a digital journal. 1, it's dictatable, so you can speak it. Dictatable meaning, dictatable so you can speak into it, so it's easier to keep. 2, it's speakable. You can have it read back to you, as I just demonstrated. 3, it's searchable. So none of my handwritten journals are searchable, right? I've just got to, where did I write that? Which book did I put that in? Search it. But if you keep a digital journal, you can search it by keyword. And then the last one is a digital journal and or digital notes are copy pastable. So if you're a content marketer, being able to copy, like if you write something good, just copy that, and now you can paste it in social media. So I think digital journals are very, very powerful. So that's my content for the day. I hope you got some value from it. We are in the middle of releasing a very powerful personal transformation app. It's a personal development app. If you've been following me for the last few days, you probably heard me talk about it. I just enrolled a friend yesterday, Gary Norris. Shout out to Gary for getting started. He watched the demo video, and I called him right when he got done, and he was like blown away. He's like, this looks awesome. I'm definitely buying this. And so he got started with it yesterday, and I'm so excited for him to experience what this product can do. So I would love to invite you to take a look. You know, if you haven't seen it yet, you can learn about it by visiting pipelinemoney.com/magic. There's a demo video on that page. It's about 30 minutes long, so I think the whole video is worth watching if you have the time. But if you're short on time, there is a little link in the bottom right-hand corner of the video that you can click, and then there's a link that'll pop up that'll take you straight to the demo of the product. That product demo is about 8 minutes, so you can get over there, take a look, see what it is, see if this app can help you in your personal growth journey. I'm telling you, I absolutely love it. I told my friend Gary, I think this could be my most favorite product in the world because it's assisting me on a daily basis to continue to become a better person and a better speaker and a better, servant, actually, because I want to serve people in the best way. So this app is helping me learn and become better so I can serve people in a better way. And for that reason, I love it. It's only $10 a month, pays $8 residual if you decide you want to share it with people, includes 7 family member accounts. So I've got my kids all set up on this product. Anyway, I'm not going to explain the whole thing, but paulhutchings.net / scratch that, delete that, amnesia that, pipelinemoney.com / magic. You can take a look at that video. I do have a couple of very cool, valuable bonuses if you decide to get started with me before our promotional period is over, which is February 2nd. So be sure to email me, paul@paulhutchings.net, if you decide to buy that product through my link, and I will get you those bonuses. Also, if you decide to get started with it today, which I would recommend if you take a look at it and you're like, hey, this looks good, I want this, I trust Paul, buy it today. I would definitely recommend buy it. Get started using it. Use the coupon code 40OFF. That'll get you 40% off your first month. And also, if you are in affiliate marketing and or network marketing and or just want to earn some extra residual income, we have a very cool promotion happening right now where we're giving away some awesome prizes. We have a high-end Sony camera that we've used to record our live events. It's an expensive, high-quality camera. That's going to the person who makes the most referrals to this product by February 2nd. What's the next one? The next one is a Shure microphone podcasting kit. So high-end microphone with headphone monitors. That's going to be second prize. And then what's third prize? I forget what third prize is. Let's see. We got the... can you guys remind me? Any of you guys who know what the third prize is? I can't believe I forgot what that is. I could go to the page and look, but we've got this webcam. Oh, that's right. The webcam I'm looking at right now that I just deleted. The Logitech Brio super high quality webcam. I'm literally using this webcam right now. Although the one we're giving away, my business partner tells me, because he keeps up to speed on the latest and greatest, is the latest and greatest version of this Logitech Brio. Also, we have the gimbal, which is a really cool product to hold your phone when you're doing videos and live streams. I really love this product. Everyone who finishes in 4 to 10 in referrals on this product will get a gimbal as a prize. And then we also have a very valuable webinar that everyone who refers 2 customers to will be able to attend. This is from, we're actually going to be having a guest speaker. This is a lady that's been in marketing for a lot of years. She's been a top producer for a lot of years. In fact, she was the #1 producer in my very first internet marketing system that I joined. She was #1 in that for a very long time. And she's going to be sharing her covert marketing method, how she attracts people to her most of the time, if not all of the time, without ever saying the name of the company that she's promoting. In fact, I just saw a post from her yesterday alluding to an announcement that she's going to be making where she found a marketing home, and she, of course, did not say what the company's name was. And furthermore, right now, she's #1 in the promotion that we're doing. And when I saw her post yesterday, I was like, wow, she's #1, and she hasn't even announced, a company that she's working with. She hasn't done like a big promotion on her. How is she number one without ever doing that, right? Good question. So she's going to be doing a live webinar for anyone who refers to customers of this product by February 2nd. So I think it's fun, definitely worth checking out. I better end the live. This has gone on for some time now. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks Bryce and Amy and everyone who commented below and helped me out with this live stream. I appreciate it. Guys, apply these tips and see how they can help you transform even faster as you continue to work on yourself every day and spread light into the world. Last thing, I do these lives every day. So if you're finding this for the first time and got value from this and want to learn more from me, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to me on whatever social media you're finding this on. And then also, to be sure you don't miss out on any of my future content, the best way to stay connected to me is to subscribe to my email list. And you can do that by visiting growrichmastermind.com/magic and pick up my magical morning routine training 100% free, my little book of magic affirmations 100% free, a free gift to you in exchange for your trust in becoming a subscriber to my email list. That's growrichmastermind.com/magic. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Have an awesome day. And